Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your July read 2022. So we're going to jump into this. Do check out your moon, rising, and your Venus signs as well. It's a general read. If you're looking for career, money, finance, or a love read, you'll see that right at the end of this video, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overarching energy in terms of the month. So let's take a look at this, because this can help as it pertains to your love life, you know, as it pertains to your work, or even just life overall. We're going to see what wants to come up, okay? You never know, right? So let's take a look and see what wants to come up for you here. Let me put this aside. What do we get here? Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys, I get believe. Ooh, look at this. This is saying believe, you know, whatever's going on for you guys, you know, for those of you that are looking to kind of take that next step, it could be to start your own business. It could be to take that next step and ask that person out, to express your feelings, whatever the case may be. This is really talking about believing. Now, the fourth house has to do with like your psychological foundation as well as your private life and things like that. So I kind of feel that some of you might be waiting for kind of like that perfect time, right? That perfect time to bring something to fruition, right? So when things align, then I'm going to go ahead and do this, right? When this happens, then I'm going to go ahead and do this, right? So what this is saying is if you keep waiting for that perfect time where everything is in kind of alignment for yourself, what this is saying is that, you know, if it wants you to take a chance. This is what I'm getting. Is I keep getting take a chance, Scorpio, take a chance. All right. So this is what I'm getting. Like if something doesn't work out like you planned, then so what, right? You have more ammunition and you have more knowledge than you did before, right? I don't know anyone who's successful that hasn't had some sort of a mistake, at some sort of, point along the road. That's how you learn, right? How else are you supposed to learn, So this is what I think is all part of the plan, right? Learn from it. Life has no guarantees, guys. Life has no guarantees, right? And a lot of us, we always wait for that perfect time to do, A, B, or C. This is saying no. This is saying take the plunge, because if you're going to be waiting, around, it's going to be a long time, right? If you're waiting for something to work out just perfectly, it's going to be a long time for that happens, right? So your life is not meant to be perfect. Life is meant to be lived, right? So this is what this is saying. Follow your heart, live your truth, and push through any sort of thoughts that might be holding you back, Scorpio, from a situation, okay? It's kind of like just go for it, right? What the heck, and not be so serious about it, but move forward and take this as a learning experience, because by not believing in yourself and by not moving forward can deny yourself of a relationship, a situation, the knowledge and uniqueness that you bring into this world, right? So this is what this card talks about, right? So it's like about, getting rid of any sort of fears, because your success and what you want is on the other side of that, right? So it's taking those steps, and when you take action, it eliminates fear. So this is what this is saying. What's going to support you in the process, Scorpio? Okay, some of you needed to hear this. All right, this is coming through here. I know I did. It feels good. It feels good when I kind of when I get that card from you. What do we get? Hello from heaven. Yeah, you know what? The spirit is right along with you, okay? That your spirit world wants to connect with you. So this is connection with your soul, right? And you don't want to keep yourself from your soul's purpose. So this is saying is that like your spirit, your guide, the source, whatever that is for you, knows that you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs on how much they love you and let you know that you are protected at this time in this process. So go ahead, you guys, take that step, do that, because you're just going to become better and more knowledgeable in the process. And that wisdom is going to make you even better at what you do, right? And how you affect others, and more importantly, how it affects you, right? So it helps you kind of move forward in that confidence. So just, know that the spirit world is reaching out to you and they want to connect with you. Ask for assistance if you need help in the process. And this is saying just go for it, right? Blow all of those insecurities or fear away and make that next step. Blowers are out there, guys. Can't control it, but there you go, right? Blow it out of the way and move forward as you clear your pathway in moving forward, all right? So that's what's coming. You got to work with it. You got to work what's happening, around you. So let's take a look, Scorpio. What's going on for you here? What is where are you at right now? Anything else that wants to come through? Oh, we get the Eight of Wands. This is nice. This has to do with maybe there's been some sort of renewal, some sort of opportunity or transition or transformation that is taking place here. All right. So this could be the case. The Eight of Wands talks about maybe some sort of travel or some sort of change or movement within your life. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys, well, they felt the need to come to my window and pay us a visit, so let's just blow them on out, okay? All right, well, they just want to make sure that you got the message, I suppose. So, but yeah, so the Eight of Wands, what I'm getting is some sort of travel, change, and movement for you, okay? So that is exactly creating change, taking that step, movement. There could be an opportunity, perhaps at a distance, or an opportunity to travel or to change something up. So this is what I'm getting. It's a prime opportunity, to really take that next step. So Eight of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Anything else about where you're at right now that we get here? Six of Pentacles, transformation. Yeah, the sixes are all about an opportunity to transform something. This is about it's kind of like equal give and take. It is balancing things out within your life, within your situation. Sixth house has to do with self-improvement, like your employment and your work routines. So some of you in terms of employment have got an opportunity to transform, that now things are becoming a lot more balanced. If they weren't before, they're going to be coming in balance, because the sixes are birthing something new and there's some sort of transformation with that butterfly taking place. And so it's an opportunity to transform, kind of what we talked about in terms of believing in you and taking that next step, right? And just blowing it all out of the way, okay? It's like the butterfly's getting rid of all the dust around her, and just kind of flapping the wings and blowing it all away. So this is what I'm getting. Let's take a look. And it might have to do with, some subconscious patterns that are coming into play, to get rid of any sort of things that are standing in the way of you being the best you that you can be, all right? Anything else from the wellness cards? What do we get? Allowing. Have faith. Answers will come for your highest good, all right? So, wow, this is coming into play. So for some of you, you've been taking a lot of action. So I've got to approach it and suggest that for some of you. Some of you have been taking a lot of action, and it's time to stop for a moment. So for those of you that have been taking action, this is about allowing a situation to unfold. For those of you that have not been taking action, then it's time to believe in yourself and move forward, all right? So I do want to make that a point, okay? If you don't feel like the answers are coming to you, just hold tight. They're in the process of coming and moving forward. So this is about allowing some of these answers and asking Source for help. I do get affirmations here. So this is about, making things believable to you. Just don't say an affirmation just to say it because you think it's going to help you. You got to believe it when you say it, right? You got to feel it when you say it, or it's not going to do you any good. You can keep saying it until you believe it, until it kind of gets to that point. I guess that could be helpful too, but it's like really think about things that you want to affirm to yourself, that are part of that you want to see come to fruition, right? And it's about really believing it in the present tense, but it's got to be believable to you. So it's really really saying something that it has some sort of meaning, and you know why you're saying it and the intent behind it, rather than just to say something for the record, right? So this is going to be very important. So focus on the present tense. Make sure it's something that is believable to you, that you know that you can achieve, and you've got a starting point, and you can always build up from there. But this is what this is saying. Wow, how interesting, guys. I'm going to pull another card because I'm curious to see what may want to come out for you here. Divine timing. See, your things are in divine timing. So if there's a situation for a job, if there is a connection, right, it all has to do with divine timing. So hello from heaven and divine timing. Just know that everything is supporting you along the way. And this is the second time I got the message of support coming through. So you've got some real great support, and it's perfect timing in this process. Let's take a look at the next spot here. Let's take a look a little bit more on terms of what do we want to do? I want to find out. I'm trying to find out if there's any. I'm trying to look at some questions that I put down on here because that I wanted to cover for you. So what do you want at this moment? Let's take a look at that. Okay. Because I wrote them down because I thought it was important. Okay. What do you want? It's important to balance your emotions. Whoa. To be an authority of your emotions. So this is the King of Cups. Very balanced. Being able to balance your emotions in a situation. Whoa. And that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then I get the Two of Pentacles. You're kind of going through a little bit of a wobble right now. So this is saying being adaptable and being flexible enough to be able to balance your emotions. And this is what I get, what you want most. What's going to support you in this process here, Scorpio? Let's take a look at what that is for July. All right. Listening. I get listening. Wow. This is about really listening to someone before you can understand them. Right? So this could be observing, listening. It's not the time to offer advice, but to listen and listen compassionately in the process. All right? Pay attention, not just what's being said, but what is the underlying message of the words, right? What is the tone of the words, right? Watching all of those subtle elements when someone's speaking can really, really help. That's what this is talking about. So if you're wanting to get to know someone, listen to them, okay? And be a compassionate listener through this process. So this is what's coming and what's going to help you balance your emotions of a situation where there might be a little bit of a wobble in terms of your emotions in the moment, all right? Let's take a look at what your fears are in the situation, okay? So we can overcome those, all right, through this process. What do we get? Page of Swords. This is about delivering some sort of message, right? This is about being very curious and energetic. So your fears are to deliver a message to perhaps to someone. Now you could be taking on air energy, or there's a message coming into you from an air sign. But you might be contemplating a message or delivering a message to someone. What else do I get? Five of Pentacles, like there's an obstacle standing in the way. There's an obstacle standing in the way of, like, there's two birds and they're kind of moving off, and it's like observing that. Maybe you're observing someone, or you're observing, a couple of some sort. Maybe that you want, to come together with someone, and now you're just observing at this moment, okay? You're just observing, saying, I want to be a part of this. Why am I out in the crowd? I want to be a part of this, right? So for you right now, it's about observing, right? Anything else from the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. What do we get? Eight of Swords. Ooh, this is about looking at something from a different perspective. This wants you to be perceptive. Remember when we got, what you wanted is the King of Cups, balancing your emotions. Look what's highlighted, the third eye, seeing something from a different perspective to balance emotions and listen, right, in the process, and learn as you wobble and adapt. So this is what this is talking about. In your fears, this is saying to see something from a different perspective, okay? See something from a different angle, all right? Let me pull another card on this. What do we get? What do we want to get from this? What is a different perspective? That's air energy coming through, all right? What do we get? In the past, you were emotionally hurt. But now, Scorpio, you understand that it wasn't your issue or problem at the time. Okay? So that's what this is saying. In the past, you were emotionally hurt from a situation or whatever, has happened, but whatever's brought you to my channel, but now you understand it wasn't your issue or problem at the time. All right. So it could have had to do with someone else entirely. It had nothing to do with you. Okay. So that is coming through in terms of your fears. And what else do we get? Compromise. So if you want to come together with someone, Scorpio, this is saying focus on compromise. Focus on give and take, because that's going to bring balance to the situation. Okay. And that's going to get rid of some of this wobble here that you have in terms of what it is that you want, in terms of balancing out the situation and your emotions. Whoa. Let's take a look at what is going for you right now, Scorpio. What's going for you? What do we get? What's going for you? Okay, so let's put this aside. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this one is very calm, intuitive, and compassionate. You know what's interesting? We got the Queen of Cups and we got the King of Cups, and that to me is like a pair, right? This is a divine connection. This is we got in what it is that you want, and then of course we got what's going for you. So maybe that you've got someone that you're interested in, and what you want is to balance emotions out of the situation. Could be dealing with a fellow water sign, okay? Because I feel that this is you, okay? So I feel that, or this could be you. You're going to know what it is for you. So, take it as, reverse it as you see fit. But this is what I'm getting. The Queen of Cups is very calm, intuitive, and compassionate. Is what's going for you. So this could be that you're carrying that type of energy, if as well. So maybe that you're really focused in on that. And what else? Chariot. This is about using your intuition in terms of taking action. Like that wolf is using instincts. This is Cancer energy in terms of moving forward. So, really focusing on your intuition in terms of making the next step, and focusing on, working with source in that process for, in terms of this divine timing of a situation. Anything else? Major arcana too. So what else do you get? Strength, Leo energy, another major arcana. What you've got going for you is that you've got your intuition. You're sharply intuitive, Scorpio, at this time. And you've got the strength and the power of this Leo energy coming through, right? In terms of moving forward with someone, and or if you're taking on all this energy, this is saying you've got these abilities in order to help you move forward on what it is that you want. So use it. Use your intuition and use your strength and your compassion in this process, all right? Anything else that may want to reveal itself? Let's take a look. What else do we get? What do we get? A spiritual awakening. Like you're enlightened. You've got this enlightenment about you. Some of you are going through a big spiritual awakening and becoming enlightened. And this is even more of the reason why connecting with Source is going to really help you within this month towards anything that it is that you want, all right? So that's what I'm getting. Anything else from the wellness cards in terms of what's going for Scorpio in July 2022? Follow your bliss. Get ready to get that paintbrush out and paint the world. Whether it is through arts, your creative endeavors, whether it's through, painting the life that you want, the people that you want in it, start doing that is what this is saying. Follow your bliss, all right? Just like we talked about at the beginning, believe, all right? Don't deny yourself of this beautiful opportunity or person, place, or thing that it can be available to you by simply saying, oh, it's not the right time or whatever. You intuitively know what's going to be the right time for you. You can kind of feel this because I got the Queen of Cups here, and I got the intuitiveness and the strength, and in terms of taking action. It's like you're waiting for that right time to move forward. You're going to be enlightened on what this is, but it does want you to continue to follow your bliss in this process, okay? So let's continue and find out what is going against you in this process. I think we pretty much covered that, but anything else? King of Wands. This is being that visionary entrepreneur. This is about taking on this type of energy. Maybe you're not looking at the bigger picture of the situation. Okay, maybe you want to start your own business and you're not doing that, but it's kind of like becoming that right time, and you kind of feel that it's kind of moving in that direction. So the King of Wands is fire energy, right? And then I get a Page of Wands. This is about delivering that message, taking on that leadership and that visionary, acting on the vision that you want and delivering a message, or expressing a message. Okay, this is what's coming through, because the Page of Wands is some sort of message coming through. There's some sort of discovery, an enthusiastic discovery. Okay, so what is going against you is not seeing the discovery about you, that you're an authority of your own vision of life and what you want. Okay, and what can support you in this process. Let's take a look at what that is. What can support you? Getting out in nature, getting into the kind of like the beat of the universe, right? So it does want you to get out in nature. And I know that we say that a lot, you kind of hear it with a lot of the readers and such, but it's so true. Nature has such healing properties, and for you at this moment, it's going to be extremely helpful for you. Okay, it nourishes your soul, it revitalizes you, it helps you capitalize on your strength, right, on what you've got going for you, as well as, you know, your in taking action and using your instincts, like your intuition, knowing that right time, getting to like the beat of your soul, and revitalizing your energy is going to really help. So spend some quality time outdoors, guys, because I think it's going to really help you in the process. What's the potential outcome in this overall for you, and what this looks like for July 2022 for Scorpio? What do we got? 10 of Wands. Oh my gosh, you're letting go of the burdens. This is letting go of all the burdens of the past. And look how light this card is. It just feels light, right? It's like letting go of all the burdens of the past that once held you back, and compromising, knowing divine timing is here for you. I'm like, the universe is so supporting you on what it is that you want right now. You're going to know intuitively that next timing where it's right for you to move forward. Whatever is coming through, you're going to be guided in this, all right? So you're letting go of the burdens of this fire energy. Yeah, and I get Queen of Swords, surrounded perhaps an air sign around you, right? And you're letting go of the burdens, right? And you're focusing on what not. This is about the burdens of focusing on what didn't work, on focusing what can work in this, right? So this is what I'm getting. Maybe that you've been disappointed in love in the past in a situation. You know, she's looking at what didn't work. There's what can work. What about what can work? It's kind of like yeah, this is about seeing things from a different perspective on the situation of what can work, right? So it's like, you know, she's about the queen of perception, right? She is all about that. You know, she's very quick thinking, and this is saying, and very perceptive. And so this is saying that you let go of the burdens, look at something from, you know, look at something from a different perspective, and quit looking at what's not working. Look what is working is what this is saying. So let's take a look at anything else that's going to support you in this process, in this outcome. Anything else that wants to come through? Strength is coming through again. Another card on strength. You've got the strength to do this, Scorpio. And don't tell me that you don't, okay? All right, because it comes from a lot of sources. You know, your confidence and conviction can come from, again, getting out of nature. It can having to do with your mind, right? The strength of the mind, the strength in the confidence of your body and your soul and your intuition. Yeah, this is about like you're never alone. All your collective, you know, Scorpions, you know, are here with you, okay? And we're here to strengthen you and to back you up in this process. This could be one of the reasons you're here. You've got the strength, okay? And staying strong brings confidence, conviction. Maybe you need to get out of nature. Not only that, but also do something that's going to activate your body. That can really help as well. And Spirit's going to help replenish your soul in this process, in this divine, you know, situation. So that's what I'm getting, guys. That's what I'm getting. Anything else? Yeah, this is about observe, see the bigger picture. Remember we talked about what is not going for you is not being that visionary. This is saying see the bigger picture of the situation, and that's going to really help you and to create that paradigm shift for you. Okay? All right, I'm sending you tons of love and light, guys. Note your comments below, like and subscribe, and until next time, namaste.